TGIF DBS family, thanks for joining us on the last day of a very eventful week. My name is Alice Monroe.
And I am Mona Lisa. Question: how many of you stretch when you wake up? Something you haven't given much thought of, huh? Stretching is so important. It regulates oxygen and blood, it prevents injury, and it gets your body and mind ready for the day ahead.
That's right. You can tell that today's show is all about adopting healthy lifestyles. But before we so eagerly get into that, let's hop to our newsroom.
Good morning. The Caribbean Court of Justice Accession Committee continues to present access to more equitable justice as one of the biggest reasons for St. Lucia to make the Caribbean Court of Justice, or CCJ, the island's final appellate court.
The government of St. Lucia believes that acceding to the CCJ's appellate jurisdiction is a necessary step in order to complete our independence. I invite you to reflect on our reality, that after 43 years of independence, serious decisions which affect our daily lives, including our constitutional rights, are being made by a foreign court. This is no longer acceptable when Caribbean courts have consistently demonstrated their capability to render justice in a fair and impartial manner. In fact, Caribbean jurists such as St. Lucia's own Sir Vincent Flosac has sat on the Privy Council.
Prime Minister Philip Pierre earlier this year signaled the intention to change final appellate jurisdiction from the Privy Council to the Caribbean Court of Justice. It will become the fifth CARICOM country to do so if St. Lucia completes the process. Claims of racism and ill treatment by local participants in the Canadian Farm Worker Program have led to calls for the government to do a better job of protecting St. Lucian workers' rights. The challenge comes from human rights advocate Felicia Dujon.
Our responsible agencies, agencies that are responsible for the safekeeping of our citizens, to ensure that our citizens' rights are protected, that their rights are not infringed upon, regardless of what societies or what countries that they are. I believe the time has come when we have to place various policies and guidelines to those various farms in terms of the treatment of our citizens. We cannot be in a place where poor treatment, ill treatment of our citizens would make certain societies and certain organizations believe that because of our economic background, because of our economic hindrances, that their rights should be violated.
She says St. Lucians are to be treated with dignity and respect wherever they may roam. Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley says the overregulation of the Caribbean's banking sector is hurting the region's businesses and economies and putting the livelihoods of people at risk.
Businesses come into our region sometimes weeks and months just to open a bank account, as individuals to live and as companies to trade and do business. Our economies cannot function on their own. We do not make enough clothes, we do not produce our own food, we do not produce our own equipment, and therefore, unless we are able to trade with the rest of the world, we are at risk of becoming financial pariahs.
Mottley made the bold claim while giving testimony on Wednesday before the Financial Services Committee of the United States House of Representatives on de-risking in the Caribbean banking sector. Babonneau MP Virginia Albert Poyot says the SLP government will continue to live up to its election promise to put people first, regardless of their political affiliation.
There are some persons on the other side who are amazed that they too find themselves among the first. There is a gentleman in Babonneau, they brought a hamper for him, and he said, c'est sacré hamper. Is it quelqu'un qui m'a dit là il on bagay ba moi. Moi go panye bagay fe, emballer ba et yo sa moi sans go flambeau. So my do we putting everybody first. Whether you are UWP, Labour.
She says every effort is being made to ensure that assistance reaches those who need it the most. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
And since we're on the topic of fitness, grab some water because we will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. The world has been gravitating to alternative forms of medicine, with a growing consensus that the natural way is indeed the better way. Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose has affirmed this with her brand Eden Herbs. Let's listen and learn.
So on our fitness and wellness journey, we have with us Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose, and she is the founder of Eden Products, Eden Herbs, I should say. How are you doing today, doctor?
Oh, very good, very good. It's a bit warm, but it's okay. We meet up a lot of people, and it's exciting to share information on the herbs and remind them of the importance of detoxing and cleansing, and show them all the products we have for them: respiratory problems, gas, female monthly mixture for period pains, ovarian cysts. And then we have partnered with Fitness Journey there for Andy Jean-Charles. What he's doing is excellent, especially as he has healthy food as part of it.
Nice. So let's just get down to the nitty-gritties about your products.
Yes.
How are your products different to the normal the medicine out there?
Yeah, so the important thing about herbs is that it helps the body to look after itself. So it's a matter of finding out what's the underlying cause of the problem and deal with it so that the body is able to correct itself and rejuvenate itself. So we get to the root of the problem. Important to get to the root of the problem. So cleansing is a very important thing because this is a way of getting rid of inflammation. In the olden days, all moms would give the children their cooling, detox. Nowadays, people are not doing that, and that's caused a lot of inflammation in the system. And inflammation has been shown to be the root cause of so many diseases, even cardiovascular. And then in this COVID situation where, your immune system needs to be at its best, if you detox and have the body operating at optimum, then you're more likely to be able to resist. So you don't need any injections. You just, take your good foods, your herbs, you exercise, and you get enough rest. Get enough rest, control your stress, all these basic things, drink enough water, and you're well on your way to, looking after things naturally.
Naturally. So you are a medical doctor, correct?
I am indeed, yes.
How did you go from the transition of being a traditional medical doctor to seeing that herbs is so much better for you?
Oh yes, because my patients, they came to me telling me of herbs they use, and in my early practice years, I graduated in '79. In my early practice years, persons kept coming back with recurring problems, and the problems will recur because you haven't got to the root of the problem. And this is what herbs do; they get to the root of the problem. And like I say, we attack the inflammation by detoxing. And, use the herbs that will make the organs work better. For example, so many ladies have polycystic ovary disease. And unfortunately, there are some practitioners put them on the pill. They don't have a pill deficiency. They have a deficiency of having their whole hormonal system working well. And this is what the herbs do. And this wonderful herb they call Vitex. It's the woman's herb, and it does magic stuff in terms of just regularizing the patient's hormonal system. I'm working on cysts, premenstrual depression, and so many things. And a lot of folks have difficulty getting pregnant, and even with fibroids and so. So very good herb, the Vitex.
Is Vitex a plant?
It's a plant.
Okay, I've never heard of Vitex. Is there
Vitex agnus castus? Yes.
Nice. What other herbs are there? Any ones that we know because a lot of people don't know Vitex? Is there something like hibiscus?
Yeah, well, we have Shasparware. Have you heard of sarsaparilla?
Yes.
Sarsaparilla. So it's a hormonal herb as well. So it cleanses and also helps the reproductive system. So it will help the hormones, and it will also help the reproductive system to balance itself. And we have good old St. John's bush in terms of cleansing the womb and regularizing for the cysts and so on, the ovaries. Please don't take if you're pregnant.
So what about COVID? Anything to help us with the COVID?
For the COVID, well, we had the magical ivermectin, and it's still magical, but, there's a suppression of it, which at some point, ivermectin will come back to life because it's already, the best for COVID. But it's semi-synthetic. In terms of natural, we have the wormwood. Wormwood and it's called Artemisia. We get it out of India. We have Artemisia here, but it's not quite the variety, and all the research hasn't been done. So Artemisia wormwood is what we use for COVID, and it's very effective. 2 twice a day for 5 days, and within 2 days you're well on your way getting rid of the COVID. Okay. If you have a lot of mucus, you use the mullein, to get rid of the mucus from the system, and the two can go together.
Okay, and about the PCOS, what about this?
PCOS, you need the woman's herb, and then you need a good diet, because what people eat is so much junk. They really need to control the junk that comes in this country. The hormones, the antibiotics that come in the food, and this is part of the problem. In the milk and the eggs and the chicken, and this is part of the problem that causes the women to have the imbalance in the hormonal system. But Vitex, and of course, you have to work on the underlying problem. So put them on a good dietary regime, and the Vitex will get them.
What about flour? Do you follow the gluten-free diet?
Yes, so some people have a gluten problem, so you have to decide for yourself whether you have a gluten problem. And just to remind folks that the gluten-free foods we have, good old green banana, breadfruit, cassava. We don't need flour, we don't need pasta, we don't need, all these biscuits and so. We have enough ground provisions. Like our PM says, let's eat the green banana, the breadfruit and the cassava. All that's gluten-free, and the body is better able to deal with that. Yes.
So how does one get their hands on these lovely products?
These lovely products you can get at my office at Rodney Bay, but we also have it in all the pharmacies and Marcy supermarkets. And some have the whole range, some don't have all. So go on my website, EdenHerbs.com, and you can see where you get the various products. But definitely we have all at Rodney Bay for your good health. Yes.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for sharing with us. Agree that exercise is vital, and I met one fitness entrepreneur that has taken exercise to a convenient level. Randija Charles, owner of Mobile Fitness, delivers personal training to clients. Hear this out. At home. That's right, you can get fit and healthy from the comfort of your own living space. Don't believe me, just watch. So here we have the representatives of Fitness Journey, bringing that bodybuilding and that exercising to you and to your home. How are you doing today?
Oh, we're doing well, very, very well.
I'm good, I'm great. Awesome. So you say you bring the exercise to the home. Tell us about that.
Well, we are home, a mobile gym offering a home service to our clients and customers. Basically, we bring the experience of the gym to your home or whatever location that you want to. We also offer meal guidance, massages, and also we partnered with Eden Herbs for your cleansers, that bowel movement and everything, problems, bloating, and these kind of things that you have going on.
And tell us about the convenience of coming to the home rather than going to the gym.
Okay, a lot of our clients, they don't like the box gym. They don't like everybody staring at them because, some of them are really overweight and they're very self-conscious of how they look. So the convenience of somebody coming to your home in the privacy of your home, giving them that confidence and that boost that they need to actually start their fitness journey. Right? She was actually my guinea pig, and she's a prime example. She didn't want to get out of the house until she lost 30 pounds. And so that's how we started the fitness journey.
Marla, tell us about your journey with him.
My journey started off, I was 257 pounds. I ended up losing over 80 pounds in 10 months. And I did all this while working out at home, using equipment and getting my nutrition in check, and basically just doing what needed to be done to get to my goals. But it was an experience. It was a very hard and difficult journey, but it just showed me how strong I am and how determined that I can be when I have a goal to meet. And it showed me that basically, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And this is why we created Fitness Journey, because I was someone who was overweight my entire life. 25 years of my life, and I was able to lose so much weight in such a short space of time. That just shows me that if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I know that just sharing my experience with people will motivate and encourage somebody else to get on their journey and keep on their journey and get their goals.
And I want to do it as well. So what can I expect when you come to my house? So what can I expect? So what kind of equipment are you bringing to my house?
Okay, so we do both weights and cardio equipment. We don't do burpees and all these things. So what we have the battle rope, we have the bike, we have slam balls. So these are all these our cardio equipment. Also, we bring the plates, the kettlebells, dumbbells for your weightlifting, those who want to grow the butt, the legs. Most of our clients are women, so they always want to tone up nicely, so we use these equipments, right?
Lovely. And then you all mentioned that you have some products that you have. How do these products work?
Okay, so basically, most times when we have women have the swelling of the stomach, they think it's fat. But sometimes it's just bloating, inflammation, and these kind of things. So first of all, we do a consultation and we find out what is it really. So then if it's something simple, we use cleansers to get rid of the bloating and the inflammation and stuff like that. And then we incorporate the clean eating and the exercise to get rid of the rest.
And what are your prices like?
Basically, we start at $350. And then we have different add-ons, and the price goes up from there.
Lovely. And where can we contact you?
You can contact Randy Jacharles on Facebook or Fitness Journey
_ Let's Do It on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, and you will see their social hooks in the description below. Thank you all so much for bringing fitness to St. Lucia.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a Bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Bati by WCK. Let's do this. Four, 3, 2, swing those hips. Four, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, step and switch. 4, 3, 2, first side and 4, 3, 2, next side. Hey. 4, 3, down and up. Hip. Let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one, side to side with the hip. Woo! Let's go. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey! 4, 3, 2, foot side. Switch it. Hey! 4 more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance bati. Let's go. 4 more. Side to side, hips. 4, 3, step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. 4 more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
All right, that brings us to the end of our show. We hope you learned a lot, saw a lot, but before we leave you, we'd like to leave you with these words that you can ponder on the rest of the day.
It's never too early or too late to work towards being the healthiest you.
You don't need to start in the gym. You can start by walking, do some small things. The little steps make the way.
Have a great day and a great weekend, and we will see you all on Monday.
Indeed. Bye.